So now we're exploring, this new world, and we have where AI, artificial intelligence, can help us make better decisions and kind of mitigate risk. What do you see this being? How do you see Bank Black being more equitable for access to capital for marginalized groups, not just Black and Brown, but also in Black and Brown and cannabis, but just all together? How can we utilize this to get more access to capital and mitigate the risk?
So I think this is important, people, because look, we're all human beings here, hopefully, that's listening. I know AI is getting some sentience out here in these streets, but most of us are human beings. And in that, human beings have bias. So when you go into your traditional bank or your traditional financial institution, you may have a great idea, but the person that's making that lending decision has limited range of what they might be looking at. And let's just be real, they're looking at you too. So if you going in and you might not match the color or the dress that they're looking for, your chances of getting a loan are slim and none, and slim don't exist in this town no more. So, like, look, I could have the best idea in the world, but if my first ex wife was the lender or the investment decision maker, she ain't giving me a dollar. This solution takes that out of the equation because it structures it as it's AI and it's good trained AI. Now, we've heard stories about bad trained AI that takes on the biases of the people that are coding it and interfacing with it. That's bad raised AI. This is good raised AI. We've raised it right so that it can make actual, impartial, but thoughtful decisions when looking at a range of criteria that's real to the people that are coming for lending. If you're a minority owned business, you're not coming necessarily with all of the regular bells and whistles that a white owned business is coming with. So other things have to be considered. How's your personal credit? Do you got a stable home? What about health insurance? Because if you're the owner and you're the chief driver of the vision and you ain't got no health insurance, that's a problem. Because if you get sick and you're in the hospital for months on end and you don't have insurance to pay the bills, that can bankrupt your company. These things should be considered. Now, this should be the norm across the board, but it isn't. This tool that we've developed with Bank Black that Simone has driven, this is what it does to actually put something that takes into account all of your situations in a good way and not look at you side eyed and cross eyed depending on what biases it may have. So I think that this is the right way of doing it. And I think it's something that's revolutionary and hopefully with good AI, raise your AI the right way, then you'll have something good that will be able to give more people that look like us, and not just us, but Native Americans, Hispanic Americans, Arab and Chaldean Americans, other people that may struggle in this current environment that we're in with getting lending. This is a way to bridge that gap and create real opportunities and not have a bias block keeping you from money.